everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Delicious Budgeting. My name is Anna, and today I want to share with you all what I purchased during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. So we have more of a mini haul going on today. I do have 8 products to share though, which I feel like is a decent amount, but I do want to normalize mini hauls. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I focus on content such as beauty, lifestyle, and how to save money. So if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and let's just go ahead and get started. I was very happy to see the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation go on sale. So normally it retails for $48. I got it on sale for $24. So I used to love this back in my high school and college days. I still do enjoy a very full coverage foundation because if I'm gonna spend money on something, whether it's like $2 or $50, I want it to be seen, I want to be known. And honestly, I think hands down, this is the most full coverage foundation I have ever used. I got the shade 2 and 2 Buff. It's a spot on shade match for me, so I really do enjoy that. I don't have to worry about being like a little bit too dark, a little bit too light. It just blends in very nicely. One thing though, a little truly does go a long way because it is very full coverage. So just start off with a little bit a product and just add a little bit more as you go. Another thing too, since it is so full coverage, it's very easy to look a little bit cakey. The foundation could look a little bit heavy. So one thing I would recommend, regardless of your skin type, is I would just prep your skin more for the hydrating side so it doesn't look all like crumbly and cakey. I know it's like a really gross description, but honestly it could look that way, and it has if you don't prep your skin right because it is so full coverage. So I would recommend using a hydrating primer, like a dewy primer, and a hydrating setting mist. You want to avoid any like matte primers or matte setting sprays because otherwise it just won't look good, to be honest. Unless you have like super oily skin, then maybe you might need that, but definitely play around with it. If at first it doesn't look that great, maybe just try more hydrating products at first, but nevertheless, this is a really good foundation. Next up, I stocked up on the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Primer. I was very excited to see this on sale because I got the travel size of it at Sephora. I know I shouldn't be talking about Sephora in an Ulta video. Nevertheless, I think this was like $14, but I used my Sephora points and got it for $4 because any bit counts. And when I first got it, I was like, this is super tiny. This is barely gonna last. I actually bought it in June of last year for my New York trip, and it is still lasting to this day. So honestly, a little goes a long way. I don't use it every day though. I only use it if I'm traveling because it's just like so tiny, or if my skin just needs a little bit of extra hydration, or like for special occasions, because this stuff is not cheap. At first, I was a little concerned that it wasn't gonna work that well because when I applied it on, it applied more so like a moisturizer and it had like no tackiness to it. But I will say though, my skin felt hydrated all day long, and it really did help the foundation glide on, and it did a great job prepping my skin. So I was really excited to get this. I think I paid $22 or $24 for the full size. So normally it retails for about $40 something, which I would never pay full price, but $20 something, I say it's totally worth it. If you know, you know. I mentioned in my current favorites video, my favorite high-end liquid liner is the one by Stila. So every year during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, they have this on sale for $12. I highly recommend it. I always stock up. I just love the application of it. It's very long lasting. It's very pigmented. I love the precise applicator. I know my wing is gonna stay on all day, so highly recommend it. Also, you can find it at like TJ Maxx and Marshalls sometimes for about $12 as well. I know a few months ago I shared this perfume in my perfume collection video, so I repurchased the Lancome perfume. So it looks like this. It's such a pretty bottle, and Lancome perfume is not cheap by any means, neither is perfume in general. But for some reason, whenever I spray this on, I always get a compliment, even though I don't smell it on myself all the time. So who doesn't like getting complimented? Also, it just has like a very nice like feminine scent to it. So I think I paid $22, I want to say, and I could have gotten a large bottle for $50, I want to say, but I still have this one when I purchased it during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty in the fall time last year. So I still have about half a bottle, but I just thought it was such an amazing deal and price to pass up on. Next time you're at Macy's or Ulta, I highly recommend giving this perfume a try. Also, I do love the sleekness of the bottle. It's very pretty to put like on your nightstand, your perfume tray. Just very nice and feminine. It has like a little ribbon on it. So I highly recommend it. So definitely smell it next time you're in store. I was super excited to see the bronzers from Jaclyn Cosmetics on sale because I do want to try more of her products, but they are pretty pricey. I'm more of a drugstore type of gal. If you've been on my channel for a bit, I even get my makeup from Dollar Tree. We like a good deal over here, or I only buy high-end makeup during Sephora's VIB sale, Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, and Black Friday, so we love deals over here. So I think I spent $16 each, which is a lot for bronzer for me personally, but I really wanted to give it a try. A lot of people had good things to say. Got the shade Tan Lines and Vitamin D. This is what the packaging looks like. And this is a shade Vitamin D. It comes with a compact mirror, so that's very nice and convenient. And it looks like quite a bit of product. I haven't applied my makeup since like 7 a.m. this morning, so I'm definitely due for a touch-up, so let's do a quick swatch. And this is what the swatch of Vitamin D looks like, and now I'm going to apply it to the left side of my face. Okay, I went in with a very heavy hand. I was just kind of like swirling, so it is buildable. It's very pigmented, so very pretty. I would definitely go with a lot less, but as you can tell, bronzer is here, and then let me apply tan lines to the other side. Right here I have tan lines. It definitely looks more on the orangey side, which I don't really like. I like more of a warm tone, but let's see how it applies on the right side of my face. So they actually look pretty similar side by side, but I will say though, at first it doesn't give a whole lot of pigment, but if you like really swirl it, it does. So it is definitely buildable. I think I like Vitamin D a little bit better because the tan lines just seems a little bit too dark for me. I don't want to look muddy or orange. So yeah, that's definitely a little bit too much. And then Vitamin D, I definitely need to go with a lighter application. So more than likely, I'll be returning this. One thing I'm really curious to know is how long lasting the Jaclyn Hill bronzer is, because during another like Ulta sale, I got her highlighter in the shade Ice. And I will say this will last 8+ hours. Like when I do have to go in office for work, I apply my makeup like 6:40 in the morning and I don't get off till like much later, so it still looks freshly applied even after work, and it is very long lasting and very pigmented. It honestly looks the same as when I first applied it, so I'm curious to see if the bronzer will have the same effect, because my blush and bronzer is usually first to fade away on my face. That's why I kind of over apply at first. Lately I've been layering a cream bronzer and blush and then adding a powder on top to make it last up a little bit longer. So here's to see if the bronzer has the same effect as the highlighter. This time I saved the best for last. I got the Uma Beauty lipsticks on sale. These were $12, I believe. So I was super sad because I was doing like my beauty empties video, I think, because I actually got the Uma Beauty lipstick in the shade Maya in an Ipsy subscription, and I was literally using that shade almost every single day. It was a matte finish, but applied very creamy and is very like moisturizing on the lips. I don't know how they did it. And one day it just like fell on my wooden floors and it just like splattered. So there's like no way to save it. I was so bummed out. So when I saw it on sale, I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely getting a backup. And this is the shade Maya. So I just think it's like a beautiful mauve pink. It's just like so creamy. I absolutely love it. So super excited to see it on sale. And then I really like the formula of the lipstick, so I got another shade as well. I got the shade Winnie, so let's see how that looks. It honestly looks like the lipstick that I'm wearing today, which is the Milani Fetish lipstick in the shade Passion. So I do like a good deep burgundy look. It literally looks like today's lipstick that I'm wearing. I'll wear it though. I just really love the formula. This looked a little different online when I did the Ulta try on. It looked a little bit lighter, which I hate buying online. Even if you see it on like someone else or you do the virtual try on, it just always looks different. Even the Maya one looked a lot more nude in the Ulta virtual try on. So I always like to go in person and like see how it actually looks like. And that's everything that I purchased during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. Let me know in the comment box down below what you purchased from Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. I would definitely love to know. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, let's give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I'll see you all in my upcoming videos. Bye everyone.